Alrighty, today's daily challenge, the SCRS stealth, no safecracking, unintimidating, and takedown limit. So, we've got unintimidating, which means that we can't just cheese takedown limit, and then we've got takedown limit, which means we're gonna try something. I've got a breacher, Cyber's also got a breacher. One of us probably should have been a hacker, but it's fine. I mean, it'll be nice for taking care of cameras and... Hello there. I'm not dealing with that. Gonna wait for that guard to move. I'm realizing something right now. There we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just get this door open. And then we're just gonna leave it open. Cyber's got a janitor disguise over there. And then Cyber's gonna start bypassing a lot of doors. And I really do mean a lot of doors because we're looking at somewhere in the range of at least 3. So, quite frankly, let's see how this goes. I'm still waiting for a janitor to walk by over here and close this door because that will reduce the chance that I lure a janitor when I disable that camera. Now there are 2 ways this will go. Either we lure an agent, which would be nice, or we lure security, which would also be nice. If we lure security, we're gonna activate the security protocols, and that means that, well, we've only got 10 minutes afterwards. If we get an agent, we're just gonna continue on Cyber's direction. We're gonna go back and get ourselves a normal janitor disguise so we don't activate any protocols. And then afterwards we can just, well, get a tech for a disguise. Cyber's doing that anyways. I mean, afterwards if we want another disguise, it's just called security when security investigates the second hack. Is this complicated? Yes. But could it work? Sure. We'll go with that. Cyber's bypassing a few doors right now. So we've got one to actually leave the break room. We've got one to actually enter the server room. We've got one optional to actually get back into the server room. And then we've got one more for potential weapons. Hello there. Now we've got a security disguise. And at the same time, we also only have 10 minutes to do the rest of this. So, we should get right to it, shall we? Let's run right by all of this. Try and help Cyber out a bit by, well, getting the doors unlocked for him. Just saying. I can't even get a tech to turn, can I? Right, then we'll just go around it just so that it can stay unlocked for Cyber later on. And then we'll just check all of the different rooms for something useful. We'll just leave it at that. Something useful. Go all the way over here, visit this room, and this is still not... Nothing in there. The guns are somewhere else. And by somewhere else, I mean all the way over here. Is this a good way of doing things by running around and almost getting caught a few times? No, it's not. I know where the room is. Hello there. This is the armory. And that also means that unfortunately I don't get to do a very questionable lure on Hemlock. You know, I was not actually planning on getting attacked by the camera. Hold on, you over here. I don't like how close we were to that. I really don't. Let's hand Cyber a gun, shall we? In here. And then afterwards, let's get this unlocked for Cyber. Just in case Cyber wants to hide in there for some reason, which... Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop. Let's just go the other way. Let's just go the other way. Now here's the thing about this part, right? I've still got a blowtorch, which means I can still do some interesting things. And it's called blowtorching. Now the question is if we got a USB from Nightshade, since Cyber just took on Nightshade over there, and it appears that we do. Right then, let's get this door broken. Let's search this computer. And then, well, to put it simply, I don't have the arrow above the tech anymore. This is actually not good. Let's see what we can get now. Hello there, Hemlock. I am not actually interested in dealing with you right now. I also see exactly where it is, so I would actually really much like to get it right now. So let's position ourselves in a way that won't get caught by the camera. And then afterwards, you know what? I actually know exactly where the security is gonna be. And I don't like this. Hemlock's still somewhere. If Hemlock walks by, Hemlock's gonna see the broken door. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. This is not looking great. Let's just go and pay a visit over here. I've just realized the camera is still up. Hello there, Hemlock. That's Hemlock taken care of. And I believe that's a total of, well, 4 takedowns. Which also means I don't actually have to worry about Hemlock causing a problem anymore later on, which... Not doing that. We can just leave the bag over there. And then we can... I don't actually need a radio right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way up. Why am I going to that hack? This is not supposed to work. Goodbye. I'm not really interested in dealing with that right now. That is far more stressful than I need it to be. So Nightshade and Hemlock, they're both taken care of. We've got security coming soon. And we're gonna answer a radio for that. And we've got USB afterwards. So once we're done with this, we're gonna go straight to the right hack. And then afterwards, we've got someone to take out. So, waiting for the security nearby first. Sorry, what was that? I don't like that ragdoll, but I'm surprised it went well. Let's back him up. And then let's go all the way back. I should not be walking to the outside area. You know what? We're far away enough from everyone that I feel decently safe. And in fact, because I want to avoid the cameras so much, I'm gonna go through here. Should I be? No. But am I? Sure. Now, we've got a door to blowtorch. And Cyber's got a hack to finish. Personally, we'll get this door open, we'll drop our gun, and as for me, I'm getting out of here. Let's walk through here. We've got a security disguise. Let's not blowtorch a window because that's not what we're supposed to do. And then afterwards, you know what we can do? We can lockpick this again. I don't like this. Hold on, let's actually take care of this body. Good call. We didn't end up using any microcams, curiously, so we're just gonna place them both here. And then we're gonna run out. Let's go all the way over here. And then let's get out of here. Cyber, I presume you're... That's a miss sub 9:15. That's a daily chance done in just under 9 minutes and 20 seconds. I've gotta say, Unintimidating and Takedown Limit, miserable. Cheers everyone, have a great time.